Good evening and welcome to the Tiger Town Secondary School Football League action. It's Holy Cross up against Five Rivers. Holy Cross, they are in the red, white, and black strips. They're up against, that's Five Rivers, they're in the red, white, and black strips. Holy Cross, they're in their black and white strips. We have the starting lineups for you as Five Rivers looking to start on the offensive here. Starting for Holy Cross in goal, Josh Harris. Number 4, Jaheim Brown. Number 8, Adele John. Number 9, Rion Morin. Number 17, Shane Burnett Mattis. Number 13, Anthony Wells. Number 11, Harmony Otway. Number 10, Jamani Hula Villafana. The impressive Jamani Hula Villafana. Number 16, Jerona Leoy. Number 20, Kester Roach. And rounding off the starting lineups, the captain, Giovanni Valentine. For Five Rivers on the other side of things, we have the number 4, Omari George. The number 2, Jeremiah Leopold. Number 8, Micah Holford. Number 10, Tony Figueroa. Number 14, Jeremiah Lord. Number 3, Yusuf Corridor. Number 22, Steve Moliveri. Number 16, Elijah Diaz. Number 11, Deshaun Jules. Number 1, the goalkeeper, Jeremiah Sampson. And rounding off the starting lineups, the number 20, Kamani Neptune. So it's Five Rivers who have started on the offensive here. Nice work there by Figueroa. He gets the call from the referee. Standing over the ball. And he's been asked to move now. It's Jamari Hula Villafana. Ball floated into the area. So able to maintain possession here. But then that ball just banged out field. It's going to be a throw into Holy Cross. The team from Arima, the hill, the holy hill of Arima. Banged up field. We're just getting past everyone. So the two teams yet to really settle. But that's a good interchange here between Otway. He wins out, and then he calmly begins to bring it from the back. Diaz. It's a floated ball across. Hit a bit too far forward. And the captain, Valentine, just turns with it, being a bit cheeky. Lucky to escape there. But then the ball give him away. Here comes Holy Cross. Five Rivers. And two players tangling up there. Finally, it falls to the impressive number 10, Villafana Hula. He tried to set going on. Maureen going on a foot race. So Jamari Villafana Hula here with the throw. Ball cleared up into the skies. Still not cleared. Right. A bit of a handle ball in the area. No call by the referee. So it's panic galore here for the Five Rivers team. But here they're able to come forward. Beautiful ball into space. He's in a foot race. But getting across there first is Yellow. He loses out. The cross coming in. And then they just cleared back upfield. A bit of backs and forwards developing here in the early moments of this one. Going down on the ball is Lord, but he's able to deceive his man. Lord with the ball across the area. Oh, it's just going out. So good work there by Jeremiah Lord. Quickly taken. Caught in possession. Shot. Oh, just charged young. It was Figueroa with the shot. Ball will just go on the play. So championship action here in the zone. In the Tiger Town Secondary School Football League. Unable to clear the lines. This Holy Cross team. And the Five Rivers team coming in waves now. The India ascendancy. Bossing both possession and opportunity. It just would have stayed offside a bit too long. So Holy Cross gets an opportunity to clear their lines. Villafana with a hopeful ball aimed at Wells. The keeper comes to the edge of his box. That's Sampson. Jeremiah Sampson. And claims easily. But in his long punt downfield, just going out of play. So it's going to be a throw-in. John. Udell John. Oh, good skill at the back. Falls to Hula. Hula tries to get Wells going. Can he get onto the end of it? Yes, he can. It's Wells. Oh, and then it's just put out for a corner. So it was Anthony Wells there with a bit of a run. Going across to take this one, Harmony. Ottaway. Ottaway. Headed down. But just cleared anyway will do. By Neptune. It falls nicely to Leon. Leloy. Sorry. And it falls here. Oh, the keeper comes. He does well. So a miss of opportunity. And it falls to Holder Villafana. He loses out. So Five Rivers, they're coming this evening. They've been all over Holy Cross in these opening moments, the opening exchanges. When not with quality of passing, just with sheer determination. Here they come again. Ball just banged outfield. It's going to be a throw-in to Five Rivers. Holy Cross seems to have no answer early on here. Jules. And that ball just goes out for a throw-in. So Holford, Micah Holford, he's been very active, as well as that's the number 10, Figueroa. Ball headed clear. And then he just finds himself in difficulties. Wells. Here comes Five Rivers with a shot. Straight at goalkeeper Harris, he claims, throws upfield, but only as far as a red jersey. And a shot from, hard to know if it was a shot or a cross. Either way, no objective was achieved. It didn't bother the goalkeeper, nor did it find one of his players. Harris asking for movement here is Holder Villafana. He's been isolated a bit here in the early exchanges. That ball just charged down. So they've been coming in waves, Five Rivers. Holy Cross yet to really get their foot on the ball and get into their passing sequence. A bit of danger, John playing it from the back. Still John. Ball through. It falls to Wells. Wells trying to go it alone, although he had out away for support. And he loses out. And then that ball goes out into throw. In the touch for throwing. So it's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be taken by Jules. Falls to Diaz. Diaz looking to put on the moves. But then winning and running away here is Holder Villafana. It's a hopeful ball at best, aimed at Marin. Doesn't find its way through. Unable to get some passes together here. It's a good ball by Neptune. Over the top to Figueroa. Figueroa like a terrier. He's normally full of running. He's going to be one to watch in this fixture. If you're just joining us, you're watching the Tiger Town Secondary Schools Football League. It's Holy Cross up against Five Rivers in the championship division. It's the zone. Both teams not with a chance to get into the Big Five. The top three teams in this zone has been Arima North, Manzanilla Secondary, as well as El Dorado East. But of course, a lot to play for in terms of playing yourself into form. But here comes, trying to do a roly-poly there was Kamani Neptune. That ball having gone out, or deemed to have gone out. Love to see the replay on that one. So we have to take that through. Harmony Ottaway. Long throw into the area. Ball banged upfield. Wells trying to find Villafana Holder. Still in play. Going down though was Villafana holding his right boot. The referee is thinking that he can get up. He's called it back for an infringement. Not yet calling for any assistance, medical assistance from the sidelines. And when the physio jogs on, finally, the play is already up. And the referee asks him to take it to the sidelines. It's going to be a free kick here for 5 Rivers. Ball in but Figueroa. Figueroa with a shot. And it's into the back of the net. So what craziness is this? The keeper had left the goal. He was at the sideline getting some refreshment. So Figueroa, it was a quickly taken. It was not quickly. It was a taken free kick. And the keeper was out of his goal. Figueroa realized that and just passed it to the open goal. The Holy Cross players were upset. Keeper had no one to blame but himself. Josh Harris. A case of stupidity, if I can say it so. Really a lot of nonsense taking place there. You know, and my coaching, and you see that there again. It was a free kick. It was taken. Figueroa just passed it, and the keeper is now getting back into his goal. I'll give you a bit of a verbal of what took place. Going down in a wide position was their big forward, Jamari Villafana, but it was a call really for a foul on the 5 Rivers team. Now, Villafana stayed down, and when the referee called on the physio, he decided to get up. So, of course, the referee signaled that he had to go off. So there was no time that any applying of physiotherapy on the pitch. The keeper, which is something I dislike to see happen. Well, let's look at the conclusion of this play first. The keeper, with his stupidity, so that the referee had stopped the game for Holder to get some treatment. He didn't check to see that Holder had gotten up. He just went across. It's something like it really drives me mad when coaching or even being an official or just being around a football field. You see a player get injured and the whole next side runs to the sideline to get water and what have you. Total madness and amateurism. Well, they find themselves down 1-0, Holy Cross. 5 Rivers leading in this one. And judging from what we have seen from Holy Cross this afternoon, it's going to be a walk in the park for this 5 Rivers team. Wells looking to prove me wrong. A ball over the top, but Sampson comes and he plays with his feet competently, ensuring that I wasn't made a liar. So 5 Rivers just maintaining possession. Ball over the top. Oh, it was aimed at Figueroa, but he was offside. The referee assistant flag had gone up on the far side. And these young guys, they really need to be taking their football seriously. You know, one of the major things for me, as a former player, coach, commentator, football enthusiast, I found out that even in recreational sport, when you cross those white lines you see there, the same injury that Cristiano Ronaldo, the highest paid player in the world, is going to get is the same injury you open yourself up to when you go onto the pitch. So therefore, you have to be serious about it. You know why? Because although you're saying it's a sweat for recreation, the same injury, and the injury does not have to be in a tackle. That's the amazing thing. You could get career-ending injuries without going into a tackle. Yeah, and when you understand that, as long as you go out onto the pitch, you play to the best of your ability. You give it your all. You know, people may say when you're sweating, we're only sweating, you know, we're not playing for no prize. But the same exact injury, ACL injuries that end with ended careers previously, is the same injury that you can get, and there's a bit of a water break. Now, here's the joke here now. Goalkeeper Josh Harris could come and with all the controls being in place, get his refreshment. Look at it again. The ball played through. Harris totally out of the goal post. Look at him here on the far side. And the ball just passed into the net by an alert Tony Figueroa. Someone seems to be up and trying to discuss the matter with the referee. Probably trying to tell the referee that he didn't look back and see. I'm going to be disputing that. The referee don't have to wait for the keeper to go back into his goal post. He will have called players a halt, called for treatment. The player who was to get the treatment got up. He decided to send him off the field to get it. And then there's no need to wait for the keeper to get back. It's a keeper prerogative to get back into his position. It's a tough lesson to learn, but I'm sure it will be learned. And there we see it again. The ball played across. An alert. Figueroa saw that goalkeeper Harris had come to the sidelines to get refreshment. I described it as madness, and really in a state of shock I called it stupidity, but definitely not using his footballing intelligence and awareness. There was goalkeeper Harris. A tough lesson to learn. So something that is really, you know, I shake my head. Imagine that. What a catastrophe. Well, back to live action after the water break. We see a throw in there by Holy Cross. They'll be trying to get themselves back into this one. It's already one goal down. They're already one goal down. And judging from the way they've played in the opening 20 minutes, it's almost a mountain to climb for them. Ball through. But then they just give up possession. But good defensive work there by John. Finally, it's played out. It's going to be a throw-in. It's going to be taken by Jules, not Jules the entertainer, but Dejon Jules. And skipping past the challenge is Neptune. Neptune with a shot! Well saved there by goalkeeper Harris. Banged up field. Coming across and just winning out. So another play. It's going to be a throw into the Five Rivers team. Five Rivers in the red, white, and black strips. something resembling the Soca Warriors team strips that just cleared out. So it's going to be throwing a little higher up the pitch for Five Rivers, inching their way up. In there by Jules. Figueroa, bull-type player, a la Wayne Rooney, loves to put on his head and really drive through players. But Five Rivers here, able to get their passing going, but then it's cut out. Wells, he's just been brought down, quickly taken. Villafana, holder, plays the ball into the channel. Is he onside? Yes, he is. So it's going to be a corner. Now, you see some players, the players like Jamari, holder, Villafana, he definitely has a greater footballing education than the rest of the players, but he's coming to this level and he's not gonna, you're seeing that he has quality, but he's not playing in terms of his quality, displaying his quality on every play. He's lackluster. He doesn't seem to be intense, right? When he gets on the ball, you can see he can play, he does some nice things, but he's not driving his team. He's not carrying his team. So you see him waltzing up and down the pitch. His team probably will lose. And people will say he can play. Let's look at this delivery from him here. It's a good ball across though. And this goes out for throwing to Holy Cross. So the public will say he can play. The players he play against will say, yes, he's a good player. This sport is not the sport of tennis or golf. This is a team sport. And unless you can carry your team, drive your team, find ways to will your team forward, then, you know, your impressiveness in these settings, I think it holds no weight for me. But let's see how he's going to assist his team going forward. But from the games that I've seen, he definitely seemed to be much too laid back. And not only lay back in terms of relax on the ball, in terms of his intent. So now you're seeing Five Rivers. Ball played through, a bit of a foot race. And just played out, it's going to be a corner. As we approach the half-an-hour mark in this one. She's going across to take it. Looks like Figueroa. Ball across. Defensive header. Goes out. So it's going to be another corner. This time on the other side. Goalkeeper Harris. Looking to retrieve the ball when he should be in his goal. So it's already happened to him once already. He's not one for Lightning to strike twice in one afternoon. And that's where young players need to be aware. They need to definitely know what they need to be doing and focus on that. There's a number of books about that. First things first. They need to know what's the first thing first, but let's look at this delivery. It's an awful delivery. So in the end, now Harris can go. Now this is his business. And retrieve. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the Tiger Tank Secondary School football action. It's Five Rivers Secondary up against Holy Cross College. Five Rivers, they lead 1-0. A goal scored by Tony Figueroa. Dijon Jules with the show. Trying to be cheeky there was Diaz. He gets it back. Oh, good skill by Diaz. But then coming across and cutting things out was Brown. But they're unable to clear their lines. And then that one just going out for a throw. So we see throwing it in long. But Holy Cross have been unable to really string any passes together. Called for the foul there, Figueroa. He's always been a bullish player. Ball cleared only as far as Villafana. Hold on, then he tries to handle the ball. Ball played in over the top. Going to retrieve is Diaz. Corridon. So they're quite willing to knock the ball around and then just kicked upfield. It's going to go out for a goal kick. So the sting already coming out of the tail of this one. And it seems like we're going to see an early substitution. At the sidelines, the number 6 looking to come on. And being withdrawn, the number 4, that's Brown. So Jaheim Brown being withdrawn. And taking his place is the number 6, Alessandro Julian. So it's Holy Cross looking to get back in this one. They're down 1-0. And they're looking like a toothless bulldog at this time. Don't know where they can get an equalizing goal from. And trying to thread that needle there was Neptune. Filafana Hula skips past one challenge, then 2. He's been brought down. When he's on the ball, he always looks good. But there's 2 things. He's not on the ball often enough. That's 1. And 2, he's gotten a free kick. But in this position, it's no threat to anyone. Ball floated into the area, headed up, and then it's cleared. Banged forward. Diaz. And then it's just cleared out. As Five Rivers continue to pile on the pressure. You got to think that Holy Cross has a rope-a-dope in them. For those not familiar with the rope-a-dope special, it's the special of Muhammad Ali fighting off of the ropes against George Foreman. George Foreman doing all the work. And then Ali, when he finally came off the ropes, it was game, set, and match. So Holy Cross looking, probably hoping to get a rope-a-dope, absorbing loads of pressure. Goalkeeper Jeremiah Sampson for Five Rivers, a mere bystander on looking at on this one. Ball going out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Five Rivers. They've been on the front foot for most of this one. We have the goal scorer Figueroa. And ball just going out of play. It's going to be a throw-in to Holy Cross. Holy Cross College will need to get something divine, it seems. Because the players in the pitch are not looking like they're going to provide any inspiration. Ball headed clear. Ball up. Oh, good skill. Great skill there. So as we head to the halftime interval, just about 8 minutes left, besides whatever time will be added on. It's Five Rivers that lead 1-0 in this championship division of the Tagatang Secondary Schools Football League. The East Zone. Is he onside? But Sampson just comes and just clears it out. Otway. Easily handled. Top field. It's a beautiful one. Oh! Almost putting Diaz through. It goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. Not for Five Rivers, so Holy Cross. The Five Rivers players taking the throw, while the referee was pointing the other way. Diaz slips the ball through. Oh, just out of the reach of the offensive player there. Unable to break things up is the captain, Valentine. Just going out of play. So as we approach 40 minutes in this one, Five Rivers lead 1-0. Ball banged up field. Just going out of play. Ball slotted through. Teeing it up. Trying to be too cheeky there was Neptune. But he retained possession. Turning inside was Oliveira. Five Rivers, they always seem to have the measure of Holy Cross when they do get a chance to get forward. Thus far, they provided no great challenge to Five Rivers, this Holy Cross team. The man who should be carrying them, the number 10, Jamari Holder Villafana. His name should be Casper Holder Villafana. He's been totally non-existent. There he almost showed up for his team. Here comes Five Rivers. See you onside. Ball played through. Taken. Goes all the way through. And just banged up field. Hit it on. Diaz able to win out. And they can start their passing game from the back. Nice interpassing, but a heavy touch there by Diaz. He definitely would have been offside there. Coming from an offside position was Rion Meriden. That ball just pumped up field. Aimed at Figueroa. Held down. Winding up for the shot there was Holford. Micah Holford. He just dragged it wide. Shot from distance. Just flashing over. Well, clear the field. Here comes Five Rivers. That one just going out. So as we meander really to tame end of this, the first half. It's Five Rivers that's leaded this one. 1-0. A goal scored by Tony Figueroa. Ball played forward. Ball played through here. And it's finally cleared up field. Figueroa still onside. Two players going on in a bundle. Figueroa, can he keep it in play? No, it's going to go out. So it's going to be A throw in to Holy Cross. And the referee saying that 2 minutes would be added on. Filofana just creating an infringement there. Jamari not Casper, but Jamari Hula Vilafana. He's played like Casper this first half, totally non-existent. You're seeing him, but he's not affected the game for his team. There he wins a free kick for his team. So probably he can prove me wrong and do something spectacular as the halftime whistle approaches. Ball floated up. And the keeper comes to the edge of the area and he just picks it up. Then just bangs it upfield. Aimed at Diaz. Diaz with time and space. Diaz bursting into the area. Coming across and making a good challenge. There was Hula Vilafana. So he can play when he feels to. But it seems like all of today he's just not been up to it. Neptune aimed at Diaz. So that was an offside. Let's see if that's the halftime whistle. There's a blow for an offside here. But it seems like the referee is going to allow this ball to be kicked, because the linesman is still in position. No one from the Holy Cross team wants to take this one, it seems. But they go short. And that's the halftime whistle. So at the half in this one, Five Rivers lead 1-0 versus Holy Cross. We go to the break. When we come back, we have more on the other side. Welcome back, welcome back. We're getting ready for the second half here. In this one, it's Five Rivers up against Holy Cross. Five Rivers lead 1-0. A goal they got off their boot of the number 10, Tony Figueroa. Remember, you're watching the Tiger Tank Secondary Schools Football League right here on Tiger Sports International. Remember to like and subscribe. A substitution seemed to have been made at the half. So Holy Cross, they are in their black and white strips. They're up against Five Rivers in the red, white, and black strips that resemble the Soca Warriors outfit. Five Rivers, they lead 1-0 in the first half. Five Rivers totally dominated the game, if not by sheer passing ability and possession, definitely by the grip that they displayed. Through there by Log. Comes off over Micah Olford. It's going to be a throw. It's going to be taken by Lloyd. We're just going on a play. Tune upfield. Going for the Red is Hosford. Hosford with a shot. Just drags it wide. You see a bit of urgency though in the Holy Cross team. Something that was hopelessly lacking in the first half. There you see Holford just signaling. I just pull it wide. My bad. So it's going to be taken by Gerard Lloyd. Just gives it away. Diaz coming and doing some good defensive work, and here comes Wells. They find Villafana. Villafana playing that ball through the channel. It's a bit too far forward, but fighting to keep it in play was the number 6. That's Julian Aladero Jr. Here comes the Five Rivers. Figueroa. Ball across. The keeper comes and claims easily there. Villafana not with the best of touches, and Brown able to put it out. Big Jaheim Brown. And then after a long keying and hoeing, Villafana just leaves it. Villafana Hola just leaves it to what way? Hola Villafana heading it on. Diaz clearing, but only as far as Wells. Wells as well. They find Hola Villafana. That ball just given away cheaply. No price in that possession. Holford able to burst forward. He's up against Roach, putting on the moves. Villa, that's Figueroa. Bit of a heavy touch. There by Leopold. Keeper Harris banging it upfield. Head down. Yeah, disappointing to see the least has been the play of Jamali Hula Villafana. Too much is given, much is required. There's awesome ability that you're seeing just in flashes. He's not shown the mental toughness, the leadership to carry his team. But here on the other side, this young man has been a boise of energy. Alford with a shot. Easily handled by Harris. Was in an off angle. You'd have to do well to get past Harris there. Harris bangs this one up. There's a mistake, it falls to Hula Villafana. What would he do here? That was by answer. Figueroa hitting that ball across. There's a bit of a handle ball. Quickly taken here. Has opened up an opportunity. Shot from distance. Flashing wide. It was a quickly taken free kick. Rion Morena had the opportunity, but he just pulled it wide. So a first real opportunity for Holy Cross. Harris comes, does well. Good work there by keeper Josh Harris. Long punt downfield. Just headed out of the area. And then the keeper can't keep it in play. So it's going to be a throw-in. That's Omari George. There, big Omari George, who just headed it wide. All the way through to keeper Sampson. He just plays it short. Well played upfield. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. All for the going to be a throw into Five Rivers. For all the industry though, Five Rivers have not really threatened the goal over Holy Cross. So a lot of huffing and puffing by both sides. No one yet to really blow down the other's house. It's gonna be a goal kick. Jeron Lioy. Loy. So we're seeing some substitutions about to be made. Looking to come on as the number 5. He seems to be going on to replace the number 20. So off is Kester Roach. On is the number 5. That's Thomas, Messiah Thomas. Can he make an impact? Almost making an impact with his very first touch. Thomas just barged off the ball there by Omari George. Ball played through. Goalkeeper quickly over his line. Harris able to come and claim. He starts it going the other way, finds Wells. Leoy. Goes out of play. Referee just sending back Leoy. So it seems that there's going to be another substitution. This time for Five Rivers. And off is Lord. So Jeremiah Lord comes off. And coming on. So number 7. Roach. Keon Roach. On, yeah, in between the defense was Diaz. He would love to get that one back. He had the goal to his mercy. And he conspired to bang it over. Confusion between the two defenders. And saved the blushes there. So it's going to be a goal kick for Holy Cross. As we begin to get closer to the halftime interval. Sorry, to the end of the game. To the 60-minute, the hour mark. My thoughts just straying there. Figueroa in a battle. He's deemed to have been fouled there by Wells. So it's going to be a free kick. He doesn't realize that. Figueroa. So Figueroa. Getting ahead to it, there was Omari George. He loved to get that one back. Figueroa. Just played out there by Burdett Mattis. And Five Rivers continuing to come in waves as we approach the 60-minute mark in this one. If you're just joining us, you're watching the Tiger Talk Secondary Schools Football League. It's Five Rivers who lead this one, 1-0 versus Holy Cross. Villafana just winning that one out. Ball through. Not the best of touches there. Otherwise he would have been through on goal. Was Figueroa. Neptune. That was a shot from distance there by Leopold. Just going out off play there, off the feet of Micah Holford. Wells winning out. He just concedes possession. It's been really the story of this game for the Holy Cross team, but they have opportunity. Yeah, it was looking to tread through to Thomas. That's been played forward to Julian. So it's really been all Five Rivers. Holy Cross hardly really launching any sort of attack. So it's been a comfortable 1-0 scoreline here for Five Rivers. Half an hour left in this one. Can we see something from this Holy Cross team? You know, sometimes you see a team at 1-0, and it just seems like they have conceded the game already. Harris. Ball through. It would have been offside. He got none to the end of that one. Harris bangs it upfield. That's a bit, almost slipping it through was Wells. Eloyd just getting that ball to come off of Diaz. Ball finally. This game has really just meandered into a situation where you're seeing no real intensity from either team. And then you see Diaz just getting back to his feet. Five Rivers regaining possession, trying to exchange passes. Was Diaz, but he can't keep it in play. So it's going to be a goal kick for Holy Cross. Harris. Skipper Valentine just, and really it's order to see them just make these bad passes and there's no effort to recover. Figueroa just hooking that one over. So unable to really bring any constructive play forward, Holy Cross. They'll definitely need to go back to the drawing board. They've tried to play it short. It hasn't worked. They've tried to play it long. That too haven't worked. But here they're able to bring it forward. Ball play through. In a bit of a foot race there is Julian. Has he won his team a corner? Yes, he has. So can they work a bit of a miracle here? They've not shown any indication that they can. In the meantime, we're going to see a substitution. Coming on the number 7 for Holy Cross. That's Stout. So Kerry Stout comes in. Let's look at this corner. Ball floated in across. Wula Villafara keeping it alive. Leoy just goes in, goes out of play. Ball just drag clear. Alford looking to be a bit cheeky there, but Burnett Mattis wins out. He plays. The ball is played through here to Ottaway. Would have just been offside, having not returned to an onside position. So it's going to be a free kick for Five Rivers. And Stout finally able to enter the pitch. Kerry Stout. Just great out of play. So it's going to be thrown here to Holy Cross. This ball just cleared. Harris comes and claims quite easily. Banged up field by Harris. Here we see a foul committed on a hold of Villafana. Well, yes, coming from an offside position was Figueroa. On top field. Looking to take this one is Oliveira. In fact, it's Neptune. Getting enough movement for his liking. Pull across, easily handled there by goalkeeper Harris. He's been quite busy, goalkeeper Harris. That ball deemed to have gone out of play. And there the final water break being taken. Yes, keeper Harris, you can come in safety and get some water now. So after this water break, just about 23 minutes will be left to play. And there we see the only goal in the game. It was in the first half. A free kick that was taken. The goalkeeper had gone to get some water outside the water break playing time. And there you see him returning. But Anthony Figueroa saw the open goal. He passed that ball into the net. That one goal is the difference between these two teams. As it stands, so that's the restart. Keeper Harris with the ball. There's the exchange passes here. Diaz, he's ushered off for the ball. Really looking to bring some energy here to finish strong. Mari George just bangs it upfield. Hit it on. This can be dangerous. Just put out of play. Not looking happy. Is Hula Villafana. Well, if he's not happy with his service, I'm not happy with his play. If I can say so myself. Expecting a lot more from that young guy. Calls for handball. Referee not calling it. The ball's still not cleared. Good turn. Ball played over the top. Still going here is Ottaway. He goes down in the area. No call by the referee. And then the ball just banged upfield. Running at it was Figueroa. Tony Figueroa. Eloy with the train will just play it out. Former national player Peter Lewis is the coach of this team, this Holy Cross team. He will be disappointed. Because more than anything, the team really lacked aggression, desire and will. Ball across. Here comes Five Rivers looking for an assurance goal to make sure that this 3 points is assured. Just out of the reach of Hula Villafana. What put on the afterburners. Taking his time is Omari George. In no great hurry. His team leads this 1-0 in the championship division of the Secondary Schools Football League. It's the zone. Figueroa putting on the afterburners. Still Figueroa. He's got 2 for company, but then he releases it. Diaz with a shot. Just dragging it wide. Good build-up play though by Five Rivers. Here come Five Rivers. Shot from distance. Just going over. So it's going to be free kick by Harris here. It's all the way over. An awful throw. He will have to count himself lucky there. It seemed like a substitution was being made. So he gets a chance to retake that throw. Ball played through. Figueroa putting on the afterburner. Oh, he will just deemed to be offside. A lot of industry, a lot of energy being used up there. But you see going down there one of the Holy Cross players. Just about 75 minutes gone in this one. A little over 14 minutes to be played, Potch, whatever time would be added on. You see the coach, Peter Taylor, just running on. Still looking mighty fit. But the player has gotten up. That's Hermione Ottaway. Is he onside? And he's dragged it into the back of the net. Finally, his industrious paid off. Micah Holford gives his team the insurance goal. It was a hopeful ball at best, but he was able to get in behind the defense. And he put it home. So Holford, with the game just really meandering to what looked to be a certain 1-0 win for Five Rivers. Five Rivers, though, has found the assurance goal off the boot of Holford. And that goal seemed to inspire them to come for more. When it seemed like only one goal was in this game, all of a sudden, they're coming for more. But there was a foul infringement taking place. Wells. Leoy giving up possession there to Figueroa. He tried to thread the needle, but it came off of a Holy Cross player. It goes out for a throw-in. If you're just joining us, you're watching action in the Tiger Tank Secondary Schools Football League. Five Rivers up against Holy Cross. Five Rivers, they lead this one 2-0. Oh. Yeah, this is a foul, definitely a foul through. That's the way you do it, lad. Leroy look showing how it's done. And in the meantime, Five Rivers looks to make another substitution. Looking for answers. And on comes the number 15. Josiah Malchan. Joshua Malchan, sorry. Joshua Malchan. Ball played through. It's a beautiful ball through. A shot from distance. Easily handled though by goalkeeper Harris. Ball banged up. It goes out easily. Starting ball from the back. Jaron Eloy. There's banged up field. Going on in a bundle there is Jamari, hold of Villafana. He's just calling on the physio. Holding his knee, it seems. Is Jamari hold of Villafana. Anthony Wells. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Well punched over there though and handled by goalkeeper Sampson. It's been the most he had to do all evening. That ball, a swerving ball there from Wells. Go short to Ula Villafana, who drags past his man. Trying to fight across. Then it's just finally cleared. Having just come back on side there was Ula Villafana. He's been disappointing all evening. And then he goes down again. Ball this banged up field. Headed down. With a footballing tennis. George trying to head it clear and then he just hacks it clear. Goes out. It's going to be a throwing to Holy Cross. He'll be trying to see if they can at least get one back. Far less. They've not looking likely to get back one. Far less two. But they can at least try for one at a time. Ball banged forward. And here they come. Beautiful 1-2. The ball is through. He gets it first. It's up in the air. And that's a penalty call by the referee. It definitely was a penalty call. Going through and staying down there was Micah Holford. The ball was slipped in behind the defense. Beautiful 1-2. Figueroa just put it in behind the defender. Holford got there first. The keeper came and just stood impeding the player. And we're seeing the captain of the Holy Cross team, Giovanni Valentine, holding his ground, carrying on a discussion with the referee. He's never going to win that argument. I've tried it on numerous occasions. Too many to count. both as a player, a coach, a fan, when the referee call, you can't forget it. But it seems like Holford is going to get, in fact, it's not Holford. And he slugs it home easily there. Stefan Oliveri. So Steve Oliveri seals the deal as he puts his team up as cool as a cucumber in the refrigerator on a Sunday morning. He just slots it home and puts his team up 3-0. So it's almost done and dusted. And then he's immediately withdrawn. What a way to finish your evening after having scored a goal. And that's coming on Israel King George. So Israel King George coming on for Five Rivers. So this game really in the bag for Five Rivers as they lead a comfortable 3-0. Ball played over the top. Shot, just dragging it wide. You would have been offside. The referee assistant flag was up on the far side. So really, it's been an easy win for Five Rivers. Murray George just putting it into touch. In. Oh. Ula Villafana looking to come to life, but much too late. He's going to find himself in the referee's book. It's the back pocket. It's the red card. So he's been given a straight red. Oh, he's lucky in the referee there going into the. Well, as referee, you just got to laugh at it. Normally, anybody who knows football knows if you go into the back pocket, it's a red, right? So the referee goes to the back pocket. I don't know if he thought he had the yellow in the back pocket. He issued it. He seems to be saying, hey, wait, come back here. No. It's not All right, you're going to get a yellow. If you hadn't seen it for yourself, you'd have said, Gordon, you like to exaggerate too often. This game of football never ceases to amaze me, both in entertainment value and in lessons. But it seems like just about 90 minutes have gone in this one. Any moment now, we can hear the referee's whistle. We'll just head it out. It's going to be a throw-in. Any moment now you can hear the referee's whistle to bring up the end to this one. Hula Villafana. Ball across. Cleared. Holy cross. He's just banging it wider. But then they lose out. He's offside by a mile. He doesn't interfere with play though. Cleverly. So that ball goes out of play now. So it's going to be a throw-in. No signal yet from the referee. How much time would be added on? But it's a foul throw. It's going to be a free kick here. John bangs it upfield. Ball cleared upfield. Easily handled by the goalkeeper. And then he just bangs it downfield. Played with him, that would have been offside had he gotten involved. Ball played through. And just having straight offside was one of the Five Rivers players. Ball headed clear and then just yak clear. Villafana. The ball just played out. Referee just looking at his watch. Villafana will do good just to walk off of the field. Yes, if you can continue to walk off the field. And that's the final whistle, it seems. No. Still the referee play. Yeah, and that's the final whistle. So at the final whistle, it's Five Rivers Secondary who win this one 3-0. They got their goals. Firstly, it was a free kick that fell to the alert Figueroa, Tony Figueroa, the keeper hopelessly out of position. This time he did a whole lot better, but caught in no man's land, and it was Holford who had the double. Then from the penalty area, from the penalty mark, Stefan Oliveri made it 3-0. In the end, It was a walk in the park for the school from Five Rivers. They win this one 3-0 versus Holy Cross. From all of us here, I'm Gordon Pierre, and I want to wish you good night and good luck.